And it looks like Coach Perlman will send in number 9. That's Jorge Ramirez Cordova. Or as he goes by, Cocas, his nickname. That's C-O-C-A-S.
He's coming in for Guapo.
Number 9,
Cocas coming in there for Guapo. Here in the 38th minute. Got plenty of time to play here, and we got it tied with 1-1.
So you're absolutely right, Chelsea. 1-1. The game is in the balance again. FC Tucson will feel really invigorated by that goal from Gio Vasquez. They'll want to get another one. They won't want to go down again, certainly. They'll be heartened by this last 10 minutes, this last passage of play where they've certainly they've done more than hold their own. They've pulled a goal back against a team with a lot of experience and a lot of strong physical players, a lot of technical ability. So this is a good start for Coach John Perlman. Jason Johnson on the ball. Ramilio Hernandez plays the ball to Matt Watson. Back to Hernandez. Early shot from about 25 yards out. Sails over the net. But it was set up for him nicely. Came across his body, struck it with his right foot, just couldn't get his knee over the ball, couldn't keep that shot down. So it'll be a goal kick for FC Tucson. So as we go into the 41st minute, the fans are certainly excited about the scoreline at this stage. It's been good action so far, back and forth. A lot of play in all thirds of the field. Probably would give the edge in possession to Phoenix Rising. But FC Tucson certainly kept their shape well. They've defended well, defended very stoutly and vigorously on the top of the 18 there, for example. But in and around the 18, they've done a really good job neutralizing the Phoenix Rising attack, which, as we said at the top of the show, has very, very good players. It's a very potent attack. We have a throw in for Phoenix Rising. Let's see if they utilize the long throw. Oh, it's a corner kick. Check that. Corner kick for Phoenix Rising. They certainly have height. Here's Uzo, but it's over his head. Ball gets played back in. But no one going to that near post, so it goes out harmlessly for a goal kick for FC Tucson.
I love the supporters down here at FC Tucson. You hear them getting fired up now. We've come back from a 1-0 down, and they're just getting fired up right now. A couple minutes left in this first 45 here. We love the atmosphere. Big turnout tonight. Let's see if they can keep this at a tie or look to get one more.
So if you're Coach John Perlman tonight, Chelsea, what is your mentality at this stage of the game? Are you looking to continue to press the issue, continue to attack, maybe try to sneak a second goal in here and go into halftime up by one? Or are you telling your players that we're happy at 1-1, let's try to get into halftime tied, then we'll assess what's happened and go out with, our game plan next game, using that as, a platform for their next outing? As we said, fans at the top, 2 45-minute periods tonight. However, Phoenix Rising will play 2 45s. FC Tucson will play the first 45. and then University of Arizona men will play the second 45. So this is really coming down to the end of the game, so to speak, for John Perlman. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays these last 2 minutes, and if there's any injury time, maybe a minute of injury time. Let's see how he goes out here.
Yeah, and so early on in these preseason matches, coaches really want to use this time as a group to get their shape and get connected as a squad right now. And he's not really putting his foot off the gas, to be honest. He's trying to exploit those fullbacks to get high. People can say he's playing with 3 at the back or playing with 5 at the back, but those wing backs are really looking to get forward, really looking to put Phoenix Rising on their heels and playing and creating those opportunities up front. But at the same time, they're being very smart defensively. I think these boys are keeping them in front, looking to close down those spaces and stopping Phoenix from really trying to attack through their seams. They've done a great job so far. If this was a full match, like I said, a second 45 to come, might be a bit different situation, but he's definitely going to use this clock time to get his boys organized and work on those simple tactics at a squad before they head into season, for sure.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, Chelsea. This is certainly an irregular situation we have here with 3 teams participating in the event tonight. Looks like we're going to get a foul on that far sideline. That was FC Tucson player coming over the back. Made a very honest effort on the ball, but a little reckless. Probably not what Coach Perlman was looking for.
Yeah,
to
he's
give
not
Phoenix
happy
Rising.
with that.
Yep, sorry, Chelsea. Give Phoenix Rising a set piece here. This situationally is not what you're looking for. You're looking to close out the half or the game, 1-1 score line. Let's see how this turns out.
Yeah, that's a dangerous spot to give up a free kick right now with the closing minutes on the clock. I'm not sure if I'd agree with that. I'm not sure if Perlman agrees with that tackle either. That fullback went up, looked to head the ball, and kind of undercut him there. Great 50-50 ball. When both guys are up and off their feet, anything goes. So I was a bit unfortunate. Not sure if I'd agree with that, but the AR had his flag up, and he communicated with the center there, and they got out of that one without getting any dangerous opportunities inside of their box. So we're back out here on a goal kick, middle third. See if they can finish out this clock. We're down into the last minute, extra time right now. Yes, the AR has put up 3 minutes of extra time right now.
Extra time, stoppage time, if you will, 3 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll have 3 minutes of injury time. FC Tucson will look to try to keep the ball here. Commentators curse, as they say. They immediately give it away. Phoenix Rising certainly will have the impetus to try to get a second goal here. They'll want to push and use that width, as they've done pretty well in this first 45 minutes. Start the attack, initiate the attack here.
Great defending.
But it's immediately stymied, and back up the right flank goes FC Tucson. In that circumstance, maybe he's looking to dump it into the corner, right? Play a little field position, if you will. But it ends up being a turnover at almost midfield for Phoenix Rising, and they'll get an opportunity here again to go at goal. And again, just as I say that, they play it out of bounds. So we're going to get a quick substitution here. It looks like it's going to be number 12 for FC Tucson. Looks like Jay Wyman coming in. Coach Perlman utilizing a little delaying tactic, perhaps. No, I kid. He's just looking to get some players onto the field here in the closing minutes. Maybe there was an injury.
I might have to agree with you on that one, James. It's a big friendly game. Rick Shantz and Perlman are now for the first time competing against each other in the last 10 years. I think 10 years was the last time they did this. So I think right now a little bit of a gamemanship there by Coach Perlman to make sure that this stays even. No hard feelings at the end of this match. But I think that was pretty smart gamemanship there on his end. But they're still looking to play.
And that's an offsides call on FC Tucson. That's junior Jan Saratu going a little bit early. Number 15, Nacho, applying some pressure in the middle. Phoenix Rising keeping the ball. That's a good tackle by number 20, Kyle Van Alstine. Quick turn in the middle. Approaching the 48-minute mark, in the 48th minute. Ball out of bounds. Our referee tonight, Matt Steinem, should be blowing his whistle momentarily, but maybe one last attack here. Nacho looking to do something on the ball in the middle third. Quick turnover for Phoenix Rising. Looks like this period is being extended just briefly, but no, there's the whistle. So in the first 45 minutes, we go into the half 1-1. It ends FC Tucson 1, Phoenix Rising 1. That concludes our first 45 minutes, which is essentially our first mini game, if you will.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's halftime. You know what halftime means.
Coach Perlman
Unlike the sure son of a good time.
walking out to shake hands with Coach Rick Shantz and his associate, his assistant coach, Corey Robertson. Jose Miranda, assistant coach for FC Tucson, out there as well. Players shaking hands, exchanging preseason pleasantries. And we'll be back shortly for our second 45-minute game, Phoenix Rising versus University of Arizona.